Good morning to all. Welcome to Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Hope you all well at home. Students, all of us know what is a rational number, isn't it? What is a rational number? Rational number is a number of the form P by Q, where Q not equal to 0. What about irrational numbers? A rational number cannot be expressed in the form P by Q, isn't it? So in this video, we are going to discuss about how to prove irrationality of a number. Okay? Especially or for example root 2, root 3, root 5 and so on. How to prove these numbers are irrational numbers. Listen, all the proofs are by a new method known as contradiction method. So watch the video carefully and learn or understand how to prove irrationality of a number. Okay. So thank you all. Have a nice day.
Theorem. Let P be a prime number. If P divides A square, then P divides A, where A is a positive integer. Listen, this is the statement. If P divides A square, then P divides A. Here P is a prime and A is a positive integer. For example, let us take P is equal to prime number 2. A square is equal to A is a positive integer. Suppose A is equal to 6. Then what is A square? A square equal to 6 square, that is 36. Now P divides A square means this A square can be written as multiple of P. Okay, multiple of P means P into any integer. That is the meaning. So A square can be written as P into any integer. Now what is A square here? A square is 36. What is P? 2. So 36 can be written as 2 into 18. This is the meaning. Okay. If 36 is 2 into or multiple of 2, then by theorem it states P divides A. What is P? P is 2. Divides A. What is A? A is equal to 6. P divides 6 means the 6 can be written as multiple of 2 or 2 into 3. If A square is multiple of P, then A is also multiple of P. That is the theorem. It's very important to prove the given number is a irrational number. Okay. Look at here. We need to prove root 5 is irrational. So this is an exercise question. Exercise 1.3 question number 1. Prove that root 5 is irrational. So the proof is based on a technique called proof by contradiction. This is very important. Okay. The answer or proof is by contradiction method. So listen, this technique is very important contradiction method, especially to prove this type of problems. So the method is that we assume its opposite. Opposite means here we need to prove root 5 is irrational. So by this method contradiction, we assume that the given number root 5 is rational. That is the contradiction method. Okay, assume root 5 is rational. This is first step. Now root 5 is rational means we can write root 5 as A by B. Root 5 is rational, then root 5 can be written as A by B. Here B is not equal to 0 and A and B are co-primes. That is also very important factor. A and B are co-primes. Co-prime means the common factor of A and B. Okay, A and B is 1 only. There is no common factor other than 1. Okay, there is no common factor other than 1. This is very important result. Now look at here, root 5 is equal to A by B. From here, take this B to left side. So root 5B is equal to A. Okay, root 5B is equal to A, or A is equal to root 5B. Now next step is squaring. Squaring on both sides. So A square is equal to root 5 square is 5, B square is B square. So A square is equal to 5B square. Okay, A square equal to 5B square. That is A square is equal to 5 into B square. B is a number or integer. So B square is also a integer. B square is also a positive integer. So A square equal to 5 into integer means, as per our theorem, A square is a multiple of 5. Okay, A square is multiple of 5. Or by theorem we can write 5 divides A. Okay, 5 divides A square. Now if 5 divides A square, then we can say 5 divides A. That is our theorem. If 5 divides A square, then 5 divides A. Now what is the meaning of 5 divides A? 5 divides A means A is a multiple of 5. That is the meaning. A is a multiple of 5, or A can be written as 5 into a positive integer. Take this positive integer as C. Okay, so 5 into C. Now if A is equal to 5 into C, then what is A square? A square equal to 5C whole square. 5C whole square is 25C square. Okay, A square equal to 25C square. Now look at here, this one. A square equal to 5B square. Put it as equation number 1. And in this equation, replace A square equal to 25C square. So 25C square equal to 5B square. Here we can cancel 5 from both sides. So we get 5C square equal to B square, or B square equal to 5C square. That is B square is 5 into C square. What is C square? C square is a positive integer. That is B square is 5 into integer means B square is a multiple of 5. Okay, B square is multiple of 5 means 5 divides B square. Then again by theorem, if 5 divides B square, then 5 divides B. 5 divides B means B is a multiple of 5. B is a multiple of 5. Okay. So look at here. A is a multiple of 5. B is a multiple of 5. What is the meaning? 5 is a common factor of A and B. That is the meaning. It is very important. Both A and B are multiple of 5 means 5 is a common factor of A and B. Then what we assume? Both A and B are co-primes. Okay. Both A and B are co-primes means only common factor is 1. But here we received common factor of A and B as 5. So we get another factor than 1. So that is our contradiction, or that is wrong with our contradiction assumption. Okay, so the contradiction has arisen because of our incorrect assumption. What we assume, root 5 is rational, and therefore we can say that root 5 is irrational. Okay. Next is to prove root 3 is irrational. To prove root 3 is irrational, we are using contradiction method. So the first step is assume its contradiction. That is, assume root 3 is rational. Okay. If root 3 is rational, then root 3 can be written as a by b, where b not equal to 0, and a and b are co-primes. What is co-prime? Co-prime means both are prime to each other, or the common factor of a and b is 1 only. It's very important. Common factor, there is no other common factor than 1. Okay. Now from here, root 3 is equal to a by b means a is equal to b into root 3. Take this b to here. So root 3 into b is equal to a, or a is equal to b root 3. Now squaring on both sides. So we get a square is equal to root 3 square is 3b square. So a square equal to 3b square. A square equal to 3b square means 3 into b square. B square is an integer. Okay. So a square equal to 3 into integer means this can be written as 3 divides a square. Then by theorem, if 3 divides a square, then we can say 3 divides a. Okay. If 3 divides a, then a can be written as 3 into integer. This is the meaning. So a is equal to 3 into, take an integer c. So a is equal to 3c. Okay. Now next step is again squaring on both sides. So on squaring we get a square is equal to 3c square. So a square is equal to 3 square is 9 c square. So a square equal to 9c square. Now look at here, a square equal to 3b square. Put it as equation number 1. In this equation, replace a square equal to 9c square. So 9c square equal to 3b square. From here we can cancel 3. So 3c square equal to b square, because 3 is a common factor. 3c square equal to b square, or b square equal to 3c square. That means b square is 3 into c square. C square is an integer. So b square equal to 3 into integer means, listen, the same procedure. 3 divides b square. Now by theorem, if 3 divides b square, then 3 divides b. Okay. 3 divides b means 3 is a factor of b, or b can be written as multiple of 3. So look at here, 3 divides a, 3 divides b means 3 is a factor of both a and b. This is the meaning. So what we assume, there is no common factor other than 1. The only common factor of a and b is 1, that we assume. But here we got 3 is a factor of A and B. So what is the meaning? Our assumption is wrong. What we assume? Root 3 is rational. So our assumption is wrong means root 3 is irrational. Okay. So this is the proof by contradiction method. It's very important. At the same time it is very easy to follow. So write and study. Okay. Now listen this question. Question number 2 belongs to exercise 1.3. Prove that 3 plus 2 root 5 is irrational. Okay. 3 plus 2 root 5 is irrational. Again by contradiction method, assume 3 plus 2 root 5 is rational. Okay. If it is rational, then the number 3 plus 2 root 5 can be written as A by B, where B is not equal to 0. Here, root 5 is an irrational part that we know. So, let us take 2 root 5 on left side and take this 3 to other side. So, this becomes A by B plus 3 becomes minus 3. Now, this 3 can be written as 3 by 1 and take cross multiplication. We get A into 1A minus 3 into B, 3B by B. So, 2 root 5 is equal to A minus 3B by B, or root 5 is equal to, take this 2 to other side. So, this is A minus 3B by 2B. Okay. So, we assume the contradiction 3 plus root 5 is rational. If it is rational, this can be written as A by B form. Now, take this rational to other side. A by B minus 3. Then take LCM or cross multiplication. We get root 5 is equal to A minus 3B by 2B. Now listen, it is of the form P by Q. P by Q form means it is a rational number. Okay. If this is rational, then root 5 is also rational, because both are equal. If this is a rational, then definitely root 5 is rational. But we know that root 5 is irrational. That is, we already proved. Okay. So, one side is rational, other side is irrational. It is not possible. Therefore, which is our contradiction to our assumption. This is a contradiction statement. Therefore, 3 plus 2 root 5 is irrational. Okay. 3 plus 2 root 5 is irrational. This is another type of question. Here we no need to prove root 5 is irrational. Okay. Directly you can say root 5 is irrational. Therefore, this is a contradiction. Okay. If it is a 3-mark question or 2-mark question, you can follow the same steps. Next one, prove that 6 plus root 2 is irrational. So assume the contradiction. 6 plus root 2 is rational. If it is rational, then 6 plus root 2 can be written as A by B. Take this root 2 alone on left side and shift this 6 to other side. So this is A by B minus 6. Now take cross multiplication, we get A minus 6B by A. B. So root 2 is A minus 6B by B. Here A minus 6B by B is of the form P by Q, and therefore this is rational. If right side is rational, then left side is also rational. but we know root 2 is irrational. See, there is an example in your textbook how to prove root 2 is irrational. So root 2 is irrational means one side is rational, another side is irrational. That is a contradiction. Therefore 6 plus root 2 is rational. Our assumption is wrong, and therefore 6 plus root 2 is irrational. Okay. Now another question, 1 by root 2 is irrational. So again, suppose its contradiction. 1 by root 2 is rational. If it is rational, then 1 by root 2 can be written as a by b. Okay, 1 by root 2 can be written as a by b. Take cross multiplication or reciprocal. Root 2 by 1 is root 2 b by a. B by a is of the form p by q. P by q means it is a rational number. If right side is rational, the left side is also rational. But we know that root 2 is irrational. So one side is rational, other side is irrational. That is not possible, which is contradiction. Contradiction means our assumption is wrong. What we assume, 1 by root 2 is rational. That is wrong. That means 1 by root 2 is irrational. Okay. Similarly, another question, 7 root 5 is irrational. We need to prove 7 root 5 is irrational. So assume its contradiction. 7 root 5 is rational. If it is rational, then 7 root 5 can be written as a by b. Okay. 7 root 5 is a by b. So what is root 5? Root 5 is equal to a by 7b. Now look at here, a by 7b is of the form p by q. P by q means rational number. If a by 7b is rational, then this side is also rational. But we know that root 5 is irrational. So one side is rational, another side is irrational. It is not possible. So it is not possible means which is wrong to our assumption. It is a contradiction. That means our assumption is wrong. What we assume, 7 root 5 is rational, which is wrong. That means 7 root 5 is irrational. Okay. So this is our exercise 1.3. So write and study all these question answers given in your textbook. See, in the examples you can see root 2 and root 3. How to prove these two are irrationals by the method of contradiction. So contradiction method is very important, at the same time very easy. Go through the steps. You can see all the steps are same, or the procedure is very same. So write and study. Once again remind you, write and study all the problems, examples plus exercise. Okay.